Hi, it's Mark again, RPM Tesla Aftermarket Accessories. We're doing a quick voiceover here on an installation we did. We're going to start with the front calipers here on the Model Y. And you notice how simple it is. You're just going to slide a clip on the top, a clip on the bottom, and grab it right around the stud that is welded into the aircraft aluminum powder-coated caliper covers. Once you slide it right down on the post, you just make sure there's no clearance issues, which there shouldn't be. Slide on the top, slide on the bottom, and then you will need a 10mm wrench or a socket, whatever you want to use to tighten it down. You will note there is markings on which way the clip has to face out. So make sure you're having it face out as we described. And once you put it on, you put it flush against the caliper. You just simply tighten up the nuts over the built-in studs. So you'll notice here our installer has already finished the bottom or the top. Now he's doing the bottom. And again, it's just 2 stainless steel screws with locking ends on them. Just grab the 10mm and tighten it down. Super simple. The only caution is you don't want to over torque. You don't want to strip the stud from the spot welded aluminum caliper cover. As soon as you feel it being snug, you want to stop tightening. And that's it. So let's finish this up and we'll get along to doing the rear caliper, which is even easier. Again, always check your clearance issues and notice how this doesn't sit flush on the top. That's very normal. It does have a slight angle to it. And once you're all done, you're all tightened up, that's it. And we will move on to the rear caliper. And some people ask about wobble or how tight these should be made. So this is normal to be flexible back and forth here. Just don't over tighten the screws. It's not going to make a difference. There is a little bit of play. They have to be somewhat flexible with airflow. And again, this keeps lots of brake dust off your wheels. That's another. Okay, and also after you're done, we always suggest spinning the front wheel. The front wheel is not locked up. Always check it for clearance. Make sure there's no clearance issues. Let's get to the back caliper. The back caliper, or the horseshoe caliper as we call it, is the ugliest one, and I think you get the best benefit with caliper covers over this because you don't see the brake pad, you don't see the Mando cast aluminum horseshoe pieces. But anyway, these clips you force down and around. So like a few seconds ago, you notice the installer is clipping them on and forcing them down very hard to make them engage around the rounded top section and the lower section. Once that's done, just take the caliper cover, put it in place, put it flush against the back. When it's flush against the front of the caliper, then you know you have it in the right spot. Again, with the rotor being right behind the clip, you know you're in the best position, the only position. So just make sure you're lined up perfectly with the rotor. That keeps or ensures that you've put the caliper on parallel and not high or low on the top or the bottom. Then just simply take your 10mm and once again tighten it all down. You're good to go. And hopefully you've used one of our jack pads that we include for free, and you can jack up one side of the car with 2 jacks, or you can jack up one wheel at a time. Again, looking from underneath, you can see you're clear. The clip does not sit anywhere near the rotor. You won't be able to turn the rear rotor unless you get in the car and put it in neutral, but you won't have a clearance issue. And the only thing you got to just make sure is you don't have any weights inside your wheels, balancing weights that interfere with the calipers covers that you've just installed. That's it. If you have any issues, give us a ring. Thank you.